Hi Lakeview Church, today is Friday, May 29th, and this is your weekly announcements via video and email. So I just have a couple of announcements for you this week. Here in Dane County, we are in phase 1 of the Forward Dane County Health Department plan for a phased reopening of our county. We're in phase 1. Hopefully in about a week we'll be able to move into phase 2 if we meet the benchmarks. And while we're waiting to get into phases where we're a little bit more open and we can gather in larger numbers, the staff here at Lakeview is busy. We're busy getting things ready for regathering. So we have to have a whole binder full of policies about how the building will be cleaned and how often it will be cleaned and how often the staff have to wash their hands and what our policy for coughing and sneezing is and all those kinds of things. And so we're working on those policies and getting things ready for that. We're also working on what the schedule of services is going to be. How many services will we need? What size services will we have? We'll probably looking at 4, 5, maybe 6 services or even more, and so that's going to require a lot of volunteers. Who's going to volunteer, and some of those kinds of questions. So we're working on the logistics of that. We're looking forward to the month of July. Hopefully by July we'll be in phase 3 of Dane County's plan, and outdoor gatherings up to 250 will be allowed. So we're excited about planning some big outdoor events in July, maybe even a week of old-fashioned tent meetings. That would be super fun. And so we're just kind of brainstorming ideas for that. Hope to have some outdoor gatherings in July, and as we get ready for hopefully soon regathering in some kind of new in-person worship schedule. In the meantime, one of the things that we could really use are some volunteers to come and deep clean the building. So we've been shut down now for 3 months, and we haven't had our regular custodial service coming in, and there's just some things that are dusty and could use vacuumed and cleaned and that kind of thing. And if you'd be willing to volunteer to come in, spend a few hours deep cleaning different areas of the building, we'd love to put you to work. And if you could just click the link in this email or send me a note at andy@lakevc.org, I'd be happy to get you plugged in to do that. Also, not this Sunday, but the next Sunday, June 7th, first Sunday in June, we are having a drive-in worship service. And immediately following the service, we will have a drive-in congregational meeting. So this year we did our spring congregational meeting in 2 parts. We did the virtual meeting last Sunday. We presented the budget and just kind of where things are at as we're moving forward. By the way, a link to the video from that meeting is in the email that this video comes in, and so you can find that link there and watch the meeting, as well as a link to the budget for the next year. Then we will be voting on June 7th, and so if you're a voting member of Lakeview Church, you've received a ballot in the mail. We'd love for you to come to the drive-in service on the 7th. You can roll your windows down and we'll be worshiping together in our cars, but whatever. And after the service, we'll have a couple places for you to drive by and drop your ballots into the ballot collection boxes, and they will be able to vote on things that way. Lakeview is a congregationally governed church. And so being a voting member means that you are participating in the governance of the church by voting on things like the budget. And we've presented a couple of elders for affirmation by the congregation, and you get to affirm them as well through that ballot. So if you would be able to do that on June 7th, we'd really appreciate it. This coming Sunday, our service will be live streamed. The kids' story time will be at 9:20, as it has been the last few weeks. And then the main service will be starting at 9:30. So I hope you have a great day, a great weekend, and we will see you, we'll see you sometime at maybe June 7th in person, or maybe over a screen before that. All right, have a great day. God bless.